Out in Hamburg, we're doing looking at a couple of buildings that we're going to be getting rid of the wood shake shingle and getting something that's going to mimic more of a brick, almost following the same lines that we have here. The siding might be a future deal. So the things that we got to be concerned with is we've got siding that's going in behind their little breezeway here. So how that terminates inside looks like this breezeway was added on, which it was. So that's gonna be one aspect. We've also got, if we do the soffits now, we want to make a little preparation up at the eaves so we don't have to duplicate any expenses for because our top course of siding is actually behind the J channel, and then when the new J channel goes on, we're probably going to want to take that top course off and cut it so it's butt to the J channel, so in the future when we go to do it, it'll make sense. And then probably want to include the window wrap in here, because a lot of these windows wraps are just caulked, and if we don't, they're gonna be a problem with leaking. So we've got the little breezeways that we got to deal with, and a couple of things. So there's around the back or the side entrance, everything here is pretty cut and dry. But what I am concerned with is that there is or is not what do you call it, plywood decking behind this, because there's a spot over here where I see these are kind of pulling out. Correct. They're very, very brittle, and this was broke already, so there's I don't know if these have got their own insulation in them, but it doesn't feel like there's a plywood behind here. It feels like there might be that, what they call that blackboard. So this railing's going to have to come off and go back on. We end up putting the blocking to support that, and then R&R lighting. And this is another issue here. So we've got people on staff to take care of it, but that particular feed wire is in bad shape. The rest of them are in good shape, but that one's in bad shape on this building. Let's go over to the other building and walk around. Got to find out what this is, if it's functionable or not, or if we're just going to omit it. There is a conduit that comes down, which looks like that's for the condensation pipes. I think for air conditioning, that might be in the attic, would be my guess. And on the second building, the same thing. They're looking at defining these peaks. You can see the buildings over there by our truck. They've got the brick that comes up and kind of follows the contour there. But their peaks, I don't think are brick face. I don't know. I gotta look to see what they did on those peaks. They want to change these last two. Okay, yeah, on these peaks here, they just ran a vertical siding at the tops, so we could do something similar to that. So that's what we do.